I pulled up to my parents' house just as I heard them shouting at my 6-year-old daughter. "Scrub those dishes properly, you good for nothing." Meanwhile, my sister's daughters were giggling, so I stopped covering their mortgage and the bank foreclosed on their home. I'm Esteban, 34, and my entire world revolves around Sophia, my daughter. I adopted her when she was just 2, and from the moment I laid eyes on her, I knew she'd be my everything. Her wide eyes, her timid giggle, and the way she clutched my finger with her tiny hands stole my heart completely. It doesn't matter that she's not my biological child. To me, she's my daughter in every way. But not everyone in my family sees it that way. My parents, Ramiro and Cecilia, never fully embraced Sophia. When I first told them I was adopting her, their faces soured. "Why not settle down with a woman and have your own kids?" my mom asked, as if Sophia were a mistake, a passing fancy. My dad was blunter. "She's not our flesh and blood, Esteban. It's not the same." Those words cut deep, but I brushed them off. I hoped they'd come around eventually, that they'd see the incredible girl Sophia is. I was wrong. Still, I tried to keep things civil with them, not for my sake, but because I thought family should stick together. Plus, my parents were struggling financially. A few years back, they both lost their jobs. My dad worked at a factory that shut down, and my mom, a former office assistant, couldn't find steady work. They asked for my help, and as a dutiful son, I stepped up. I began covering part of their mortgage on their old, spacious house, the one where I grew up with my sister, Clara. It wasn't pocket change, but I had a solid job as an engineer at a construction firm, so I could manage. Every month, I sent a hefty sum to keep them from losing their home. It was my way of supporting them, though I always felt they didn't value it enough. Clara, my younger sister, has 2 daughters, Valeria and Camilla, ages 7 and 5. They're the darlings of my parents' house. Whenever they visit, Ramiro and Cecilia shower them with attention, buy them toys, pamper them, take them to the park. I'm fine with that. I'm happy my nieces are loved. But I always noticed how differently they treated Sophia. When we brought all 3 girls to their house, they barely acknowledged my daughter. Sometimes they left her out of games or activities entirely. I let it go, convincing myself I was overthinking it, that they didn't mean to exclude her. I wanted to believe they were just awkward grandparents, not heartless. One day, I decided Sophia should spend more time with her cousins. I wanted them to grow up close, like Clara and I did as kids. Sophia's a sweet girl, always smiling, always eager to make friends. I thought a day playing with Valeria and Camilla at my parents' house would be great for bonding. Plus, I had a big work meeting, so leaving Sophia with them seemed like a good plan. I asked them to look after her, to let her play with her cousins, and made it clear I'd only be gone a few hours. "Don't worry, Esteban," my mom said with a smile that in hindsight felt forced. "She'll be fine here." That morning, I dropped Sophia off at their house. She carried her little pink backpack with a couple of toys and a huge grin. "I'm gonna have fun with my cousins, Daddy," she said, and I kissed her forehead, promising I'd pick her up after work. I left feeling at ease, trusting everything would be okay. How wrong I was. Work dragged on that day. The meeting ran longer than planned, and by the time I wrapped up, it was nearly dark.
I can't tell you the full story in this short video. If you want to see the full story, the link is given below. Click on it to watch the full story.